Alright, now I'm going to be doing some dehydrated spinach. Got the roots, which I'm going to try and save, and hopefully I can use the roots for planting. The spinach is really cheap, basically all year round. So what I do is I buy spinach and I want to use it in smoothies, I want to use it in baking, but it's really, and I want to use it to make spinach pasta, which is delicious. So what I like to do to get my spinach green whatever it is, intake of this delicious stuff, I'm doing it raw. Here we go. So I bought this really huge bunch and I do this quite often. I'm going to wash it. First I gotta cut off the bunching. Just cutting off the roots here. Let's see. I get the roots off. It comes so fresh, it's just sense really this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it out in a tray and dehydrate it. And spinach is one of those few things that you can dehydrate without a dehydrator. Just leaving it at room temperature for a few days to dry. It's probably going to retain a lot more nutrients than simply cooking. So here's how you dry your spinach. First, you get a big pan. Second, you get a rack that can fit in the bottom of your pan. You get your freshly washed spinach. Now you can run this through a solid spinner, but I'm just going to use the rack. Got a colander full of spinach. And just tip it over. Just leave this like this, let it air around a little bit for a few days until it is absolutely dry. And this whole bunch of spinach, this whole tray of spinach is going to end up looking exactly like this. A lot more than if you eat it fresh, because all the water's out and what's left is the fiber and everything else. The stems are going to take a little longer to dry. So what I do is when this is dry, I just pluck out the stems real easy and they can feel a little bit soft. But this basically feels really crispy dry. They're not like kale chips, but they are great for spinach pasta, for spinach bread, or just for smoothies with apple and orange and banana and all those kind of things. And what I would do is I'm just going to leave it out for another day or so just to make sure it's 100% dry so that it doesn't get moldy. And then I'm going to blend it in a bullet blender, and then I'm going to put it in a jar and put it in a cupboard. And then I'll take it out whenever I need it to use it. Okay? Before and after.